On March the 18th, 1983, the village of Little Quickie in the Vale was stunned by the non-appearance of their morning milk. Simultaneously, the local police received a telephone call from Mrs. Monica Brindle, the milkman's wife. She had woken up that morning to find signs of a break-in at her home.
This is where I come in. Chief Superintendent Jolson, at your service. Straight away, me and the lads moved into action. But due to a typing error, we found ourselves in Acton. 3 days later, we arrived outside the house of Mrs Brindle. Turn yourself up, man. Turn yourself up. Good morning. Mrs Brindle. Chief Inspector Jolson, at your service.
Good morning, Inspector. Please, come in.
Thank you very much, madam. Hodgkins. Stick with me, Hodgkins. Now then, Mrs Brindle, what thinks you believe there's been a burglary?
Well, I came down here this morning, Inspector, and I found that the back door had been left open.
Really? Is that unusual?
Well, yeah. We haven't got a back door, see?
Now then, Mrs Brindle, has anything been stolen?
Oh, as a matter of fact, Inspector, yes. The matching candlestick holder to this one has been stolen.
I see.
Identical it was.
Really? And what did this identical matching candlestick look like?
Well, like that one.
Well, that's a start. Now then, Mrs Brindle, how long have you lived here in Little Quickie?
Oh, about 2 years, Inspector. My husband's firm sent him down here to run the dairy.
Oh, I see. To run the dairy, eh? And I must say, Mrs Brindle, your home is very lovely considering you're married to a milkman.
Oh, thank you, Inspector.
Yes.
My husband won a fortune on the Spot the Ball competition.
Did he really? Oh, I had a close miss on the football pools myself last year.
Oh, really, Inspector?
Yes, the next-door neighbour won. Now then, Mrs Brindle, where is your husband?
Oh, I've got no idea, Inspector.
Ah, make a note of that, Hodgkins. Find the milkman.
1.02, sir.
Hodgkins. I decided to call in the forensic scientists. Their investigations revealed some startling facts, not least of which was the discovery of a dead body in the living room. As no milk had been delivered that morning, it was a fair assumption it was the body of Mr. Brindle, the milkman.
The head of the forensic science department knew it was murder. However, Inspector Jolson was convinced that the milkman had taken his own life.
Oh, what's the matter, Inspector? No mustard.
And then I had to do the job that no copper likes to do. I had to tell Mrs Brindle her husband was a stiff.
Oh, it's a blood-curdling experience, I can tell you. It's certainly shaken me up. Whew. And it hasn't done the milk much good either. That leaves us with two baffling questions. If it is murder, who would have percolated such a crime? And what are we going to do with 5 pints of yoghurt?
6 weeks later, panic had set in. We were no nearer solving a crime. P.C. Hodgkins had disappeared, and the sell-by date on the yoghurt was up. One thing was for sure, though. Whoever had penetrated such a crime would be wearing heavily blood-stained rubber gloves. Again, I turned to Mrs Brindle for guidance.
So, Inspector, how can I help you?
Yes, Mrs Brindle. You wouldn't happen to know anybody, perchance, who owns a pair of heavily blood-stained rubber gloves, do you?
I'm sorry, Inspector. The only rubber gloves I know of are these.
This was the breakthrough the police had been waiting for.
It was amazing. The blood on the rubber gloves matched the blood on the victim exactly. It was the same colour and everything. But we needed more. Again, we got lucky.
The forensic scientists subjected Mrs. Brindle's full written confession to microscopic examination.
We was convinced it was written with a blue biro. I decided to lay a trap for Mrs. Brindle.
You're becoming such a regular visitor here, Inspector. People have been calling me a scarlet woman.
But they would if it wasn't for the fact you're wearing purple. Anyway, Mrs Brindle, you wouldn't happen to have a pen, would you? Or more specifically, a blue biro?
I'm sorry, Inspector. I only use a red one.
Damn, that's a square one.
Well, we never did manage to solve that crime or sell the yoghurt. Still, I'm not too upset, as Mrs Brindle has asked me over for dinner tonight. Apparently, she's giving me chops. Good night, all.